Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Tell me, boy.
I'm paranoid, I'm paranoid, I'm paranoid, bitch, I'm paranoid, I'm paranoid, I'm paranoid, I'm paranoid, bitch, I'm paranoid.
No es amor.
Lo que te sientes es una obsesión. Mi corazón. Pensamiento. Testicles 1, 2. Testicles. Da. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Paranoid Radio Podcast. This is the best show with the best content. The best show with the best content for the best listeners. You, the probers, the probe nation. Oh, yeah. My name is Trebles Garcia, the host of this amazing adventure. And ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back in the motherfucking house? The best goes in the motherfucking planet. A Big Tank. Salute. What's going on, Big Dog? How you doing?
Assalamu alaikum, bacon.
Assalamu alaikum back to you, Big Dog. Big Dog, let me tell you something, bro. First and foremost,
You love me,
how you
huh?
doing? I fucking love you, dog. This episode is brought to you by Los Cuñados Bullies. Make sure you check out Los Cuñados Bullies on Instagram. Get your rhinos and gorillas today. I don't know what that means, but it gets the people going. What's up, Big Dog? Talk to me, bro. What are you doing?
How do you always remember the stupidest things I say and turn it into ad-lib? Okay. Salute. What else haven't I done? What other ad-libs have I not created?
You used to say, what is happening? You used to say that a lot.
It's always the stupid things that catch on, right?
Yeah.
I'm good, Big Dog. How you doing?
The opening slogan of this show is pissed. Keep it simple, stupid. That shit catches like fire, bro.
Oh
Yo,
my God.
we have an amazing episode lined up for all of you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first episode of February. And quite frankly, I couldn't be more happy and ecstatic to let you guys know that Valentine's Day is around the corner. And this episode is called Valentino 2. And ladies and gentlemen, we don't only dismantle and educate you on what the roots of Valentine's Day is, but I also want to have the time and the opportunity to thank you for being here. Thank the Lord for allowing me to do this. And I want to thank you guys for always tuning in and allowing me to enter your space. And I was going to I have the fucking amazing privilege to wish you guys an amazing Valentine's Day. Again, times are rough out there. It's election year. In the world, in the midst of fucking conspiracy theories and bullshit, paranormal activity and serial killers, one episode at a time, we decide to challenge your reality, and only one podcast is doing it the way we're doing it. Paranoid Radio Podcast, paranoidradio.com. Do not forget to drop a 5-star review on the podcast. This allows other people to enjoy the show as much as I enjoy making it. Now,
So aren't we the only people doing it then?
we're the best ones. Why? What are you trying to do, dude? Why are you trying to always fucking undermine what I'm saying? The people know us as the best.
I'm just saying, because I fucking heard you say there's only one show doing it like how we're doing it. And that's
This is why I tell the listeners, don't get married. Do not go on into adventure with the co-host. Fuck around and find out. Do not do this with your best friends. If you decide to do any adventure, do it by your goddamn selves. It gives you the freedom and creative direction you want without anybody fucking giving you butts and ifs and trying to fucking stop you at every corner. Yo, tell you about creation.
But if we would have followed your approach, we would have been canceled without even doing anything.
What a dick. Oh, guys, that is big time for you guys. Yo, before we jump into anything big tech, I want you to connect the randomizing machine and give me the listener of the week. Yeah.
Randomizing machine, do your thing.
Paranoid Radio.
Listen to that baby bird. Big Tank, who do we have?
V Beauty, shout out, massive shout out to V Beauty. Been riding with us since day one. This episode goes out to you. We hope you like it.
How many times have V Beauty won this shit? Yo, V Beauty with the booty patootie, so fucking cutie. Yeah. I serenaded you. Are you happy now? Oh man, I fucking miss you, V Beauty. We haven't spoken to you for a very, very long fucking time. And make sure you hit us up. I hope you enjoy this episode as much as we enjoy making it. This episode goes out to you. Yo, before I have an announcement.
I will say that was like Trebles Garcia trying to do the shoot your shot. Hit it like Steph Curry, like I don't miss.
V Beauty, just so you know, I would have shot my shot, but married men don't shoot shots. Just keep in mind. Just fuck you, Tank. Stop putting me in the spot. No, ladies and gentlemen, wait. Before we do anything, before we go on to the next portion of this amazing fucking episode, yo, the shirts are gonna be ready by Valentine's Day. Big Tank is actually arranging already the decals and the shirt quality, and Big Daddy's gonna shoot him the money. And Big Daddy, but I mean Big Daddy's me, obviously. I'm gonna be able to give you guys the shirts that I promised for so long. Look, bro.
You mean Broke Daddy?
Well, Big Daddy, Broke Daddy. Yeah, almost the same thing. It sounds the same, right? It resonates. It's Bird. It's Plane. Nope. It's Paranoid Radio. Big Tank, what is happening?
What is going on, my people? You guys know the deal. I'm gonna give you guys this 2 episodes. Well, 2 stories. Sorry about that. Caught myself slipping. 2 stories, and I want you guys' input. I want to know what you guys are feeling. If you guys are feeling it, if you guys are not feeling it. So give me your 2 cents for my 2 cents, and we deposit that bitch into the bank of knowledge.
Ooh, the bank of knowledge.
So, bro. Can you believe how much California collected in water in these past 3 days?
I don't know.
1.32 million gallons in these 3 days. There are reportings of levees being broken. The LA River is at its all-time high within the first day. It was starting to overflow. Our little duck farm, which we call Mountain View, out there in the 605, is off the top of the brim. Bro, this has been one of the most scariest sights we've seen involving water. There's a lot of water that just fell throughout everywhere. It's affecting a lot of people. There was a lot of flooding. San Diego got hit really hard. The Bay Areas was hit really hard. LA was hit really hard. There was a lot of land erosions happening in Pasadena, Hacienda Heights, Turbo Canyon. All of that was being affected. It's fucking wild, bro. It's fucking wild.
Holy shit.
Look. I don't know how everybody dealt with it. Everybody deals with it differently.
Mm-hmm.
Some people hate staying home. All they want to do is be out. So this rain really fucked it up for them. They're probably all depressed or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind staying home watching a couple videos, TV, whatever the fuck it is. It really does help, bro. Just fucking not doing anything, staying home. I can tell you right now, Trebles, would they not stay home? Fuck the rain. He was out there in the way.
Yes, but I was.
I fucking told you, I fucking knew it. He's one of those retards that had the puddle's bigger than his car, but he's like, it swims, baby.
Hey, no, if you're fast enough, you're like that one little pebble jumping through the pot. With it water skipping?
Oh my god, it was definitely wild. So continuation with the second story, Trebles actually passed it on to me. During the whole storm that we were having and everything, there seems to be a tree floating. It looks like a palm tree just floating in the air.
Holy fuck!
The whole water, the whole turn, everything. It's fucking gnarly. Treble has a video. I'm hoping he posts it up. He will post it up, better yet said, so you guys could take a look at it. It looks something like there's a glitch in the matrix. Something is happening. We don't know what the fuck was going on. It was just like fucking right there, suspended animation, just
yeah, horizontally suspended in the middle of the air for a long time. I'm talking about the entire day. Weird shit's happening on all 4 corners of the world, and it's hard to keep up with it. Quite frankly, nobody wants to report the news. Everybody's spot off, but not us here at Paranoid Radio Podcast. No one has given us a right offer yet. I'm sure that when they give us a write off, we'll probably sell out too, but we never know.
Right, bro. But definitely, this storm was one for the year that we just started off. We started off with that crazy ass earthquake in the beginning. Now we had this massive, weird, what they call it, atmospheric river. That's what they ended up calling it.
Word.
And bro, it was fucking definitely insane. Were you prepared? Realistically, were you prepared for it?
Yeah, and we had more rain in 2023.
No,
we had
no.
more rain in 2023.
If power would have gone out, would you be prepared for it?
I have a bug out bag that's gets you prepared for about 72 hours to 4 people. So I would have fed 4 people for 72 hours, and within the 72 hours I would have been prepped. So I have walkie-talkies.
If you had no electricity, were you prepared? Because that's normally one of the main things that goes out is the light. Were you prepared?
Yeah, I was prepared for the light and gas.
Hell no, you would have died. You would have died without internet all day.
Oh yeah, probably without internet. Yeah, probably without internet.
You probably be fighting somebody.
I have banks. I have power banks ready to go in my bug out bag. Like I prep. Fuck you, Tag, trying to make me feel like an idiot. Fuck you with your ugly ass face.
I'm ugly. The fuck you call you?
What are you trying to do for Valentine's Day, bro? How are you going to tie this?
I'm gonna let everybody know. Trebles is not really married. He has a make-believe life. He has a make-believe wife. You get me?
Valentine's Day comes aggressive every year for you. You start fucking digging trenches and hiding your face because you don't want nobody to fucking see you or talk to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to tell me first of all, Tech, how are you connecting this to Valentine's Day? What the fuck are you planning to do? What's the turnaround rate for flowers now? Like, how are people getting affected by the rain and the flower market, since you're in downtown LA by the fashion district and the rose district?
Well, we got simps like you that are gonna be like, oh, I need to get my wife a flower buchon. She's asking for it. You're fucking swimming down, kayaking. Oiga, me da un buchon.
Kayaking down Skid Row, huh? Get the fuck out of here. I'm fucking turning this shit off. I'll never ask you for favors from you again, you fucking bitch.
Oh, I'm fucking done, dude. That's it. Happening. Back to your regular schedule broadcasting.
That is right, Big Tech. Thank you for those 2 amazing stories, Big Daddy. Kimmer, what the fuck? Well, you know what, bro? I'm gonna fucking bring it to you like this. Fuck your toxic ass relationship, bro. You're a toxic bitch. Sorry to tell you, millennial having ass slut. It is what it is, you fucking spick.
I'm in a toxic relationship.
You're toxic as fuck, bro.
I am the toxic one.
Yeah.
But
you're passive aggressive, narcissistic.
Coincidentally,
passive aggressive. Yeah.
I've been in a relationship longer than you have. Twice fold. Twice or maybe even 3 times fold.
Wait, hold the fuck up. Are you trying to tell me that for Valentine's Day, your research, where you're trying to bring into the public, what you're trying to put across, is toxic is the way to be? In 2024, we're taking toxicity to the next level.
I'm saying you calling me toxic, but somehow I've been in a relationship 3 times as long as you have.
So what are you trying to say? That toxic is longer?
Yeah, you're a bitch and you're the toxic one because you can't stay in a relationship longer than 5 years.
So,
oh, that fucking light bulb went off.
Wait. Relationship in what? Like, I'm Dick, what do you mean? I've had relationships longer than 7 years. What are you talking about?
No, you haven't, Dick. You've never had a real relationship longer than 5 years.
You're wrong. I had the 7. You're wrong. You don't know me. You must not know me.
You must not know.
I've been with you for 17 years already.
No, we took a break, bitch. We took a mean break. All right, don't be acting
breaks. The breaks don't mean shit. Nothing but just a fuck a bitch on the side. That's all that means.
A break.
You're a little fuck. And you're a toxic slut too. On top of that, I've gathered all of you guys here because I must tell you guys, love is the strongest human emotion. It's the most important, powerful, and energetically driven. It controls intent. It gives you response. Sometimes it gets you head. It's incorruptible, yet it drives you blind. Ha! A little poem there for you. It's there. It's invisible. It's inside of you, and it never was. But unfortunately, I must apologize for being the bearer of bad news. But this is a day that sits on all our hearts, repackaged and reintroduced to us as a holy day of celebration and love and roses. The roots of St. Valentine's Day are all but missed and forgotten. Every fucking year, countless of unworthy souls spend their time, money, and lie out their ass to get into your pants. Some of us manage to find love. Some of us only find the empty and emotionless feeling of an orgasm in the middle of the night, and then you do the walk of shame. But that's not all. You dive headfirst into pagan, grim, and sexaholic worship and laudation with zero knowledge that every act you're engaging in is endorsing Mephistophelian powers over you and your fellow paramour, especially this of the same sex. Welcome to Valentino 2, Valentino 2, baby. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We're about to destroy your fucking holiday. Big Tank, what's up, big dog? First of all,
Trebles is the biggest simp I've ever met, to be honest.
Simp?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
Fucking simp, first of all, huh?
Okay, explain this to me in Valentine's Day.
It doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. He's the biggest simp ever when it comes to his wife. He's Mandy to the 10th power, if I'm going to be honest.
You know what? Good conversation. This part of the show, I'm going to dedicate it to a co-worker, colleague of mine. His name is Gustav. Gustav.
Gustav.
Yo, a little Ninja Turtle having ass pizza loving bitch. This goes out to you, Gustav. Listen to me, dog. In life, once a man has only one job, and that's to procreate. That's to have a baby. Man is here on earth to have, and we have one job, and it's to have a fucking kid, to coexist with people, respect each other, but most importantly, have a fucking baby. First of all, you can't have babies if you're fucking the ass of another man. Men cannot get pregnant. I don't give a fuck what gender study you're doing, and I don't care what gender you fucking are, and I don't care what school you went to.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, in you, baby, and you're not pregnant.
Have you tried it?
Wait, don't let me get off track.
Have you tried it?
No.
Then how do you know?
Well, look. You cannot have a successful relationship, even if it's a toxic relationship. Throwing toxicity out of the way. You cannot have a fucking solid, fundamental, and honest relationship if you are not giving 90% of the relationship. And I'm gonna tell you this why. First of all, men, nobody cares if you're sick. Nobody cares if you're feeling. Your job as a man is to procreate, go to work, and die. Procreate, go to work, and die. Nobody cares if you have a fever. Nobody cares if your knees hurt. Nobody cares if you broke a fucking testicle. No one fucking cares. You wake the fuck up, you go to work, come back, pay your dues, and then you have to do something else. Be a good husband. And being a good husband encompasses the idea of throwing away your macho status for the status of the well-being of the family. Maybe sometimes you have to bite your tongue and let that lady win. Sometimes you don't want to win. Sometimes you just want to live happy. There's two things about having a fucking fight with your wife. You want to win or do you want to have peace? Now, if you want to go and say, I want to win, get ready because you're going to get a shitstorm of fucking mierda at your front door. And I'm talking about mierda, the size of a fucking cerote, like the size of a fucking Salvadorian tamale, bro, in front of your fucking door.
Face.
Yeah, the size of my face. Hashtag look it up, theparanoidradio.com. Chick, I'm telling you right now, bro, this is serious. You have to be a little mandy. You have to be a little mandy, especially when you have daughters, to have a successful relationship and at least a peaceful home status when you come back. Nobody wants to come from an 8-hour shift, minimum, at least 8-hour shifts, to a fucking woman with a Fuji face, no food on the table, and ready to fight you at every corner you turn around the house. You want somebody that's going to be there.
What if you still do that and you still get all that?
Well, then there's something wrong with your relationship, and I've been there a couple of times, and sometimes verbalizing. So this is another part of it. Being a mandi doesn't only mean that you're gonna be, I have the saying in Spanish, "Soy leal, pero no soy pendejo," which means I'm loyal, but I'm not a fucking idiot. So sometimes being a mandi, and again, mandi means mandilon, and mandilon means basically not an ass kisser for your wife. It technically means go bend over backwards for your wife in certain manners, right? Making sure that she's happy and it's that the energy is being reciprocated, right? But if you go home and she's giving you these issues, part of being a mandioso is verbalizing what's happening and letting her know what's happening inside of you, what you're thinking, without being condescending. Which means you walk in this bitch, you're like, look, I told you to do this. I feel like this. Don't do that. If you walk there and you hold her hand, tap her hand 2 times and tell her, babe, this happened today. Can you make a change? And you tell her with a different tone. Remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Try these little gimmicks. And if it doesn't work, well, you're shit out of luck, my homie. Drink a beer,
I'm gonna
go to
you,
work and die. Go
I
to
want
work and
some
die.
advice from Dr. Love over here.
Oh,
So let's say
yeah.
I got a buddy, trusted guy, really good, solid guy, goes to work, gets his grind in, and every single time, without a doubt, it fails. It never fails. We'll be in the motion of the ocean, full Call of Duty action, and his wife wants him to do something. And to this day, I've never heard him bring it up. What can I tell him?
Yo, the person he's talking about is me. So like, this is what happens. Every single time, dog, I get my grind in, I come home, I'm with the baby, I feed the baby, I change the diaper, I do the homework with my oldest daughter, and I have 40 minutes to myself where I could either do some podcast stuff and do some research or like shit. But no, I'd rather do some fucking, some Call of Duty with Big Tank. And every single time, now mind you, before I even jump to the deep end of the pool and start this episode right, I am the type of guy, like every man out there, we have our thinking in boxes, right? And we tackle down these boxes. And the mission of a man, any man, I never met, unless you're a fucking gay fucking idiot, any man, the mission is do everything fast and efficient and then go home and do nothing. Doing nothing in the couch, on the bed, doing nothing is absolute glory. Facts. Now, when I sit down on my beautiful Star Wars Titan 2 seat leather, getting ready, and I put my shoulders already leaned back, PlayStation 5 controller in my hand, feet kicked up, screen ready to go, headsets on, mic is in my mouth. Then, out of nowhere, I hear the door in the back open. And then my wife always, right before it's about to start going down in resurgence, for some odd reason, I want tacos. I want this. You forgot this. Can you help me with this? And it's almost as if she waits for me to sit down in my beautiful leather chair for she to tell me what the fuck is happening. She couldn't tell me before, or she can't wait 30 minutes for me to get my game in and then game out. It's fucking annoying. So I think it's because women get entangled and they live in their emotions. And I address it to her and I tell her, it seems like you can't see me happy. You can't see me sit down and kick my feet up. And you can't see me sit down and put my headset on because you automatically want to fucking bug the living shit out of me. And it's annoying as fuck. So then I hold back and I don't say it with that tone, obviously, because I'm more of a bitch. But I say it a lot nicer, and then I lean back and then I take my sweet ass time to do what she's asking me to do. So not your way or my way, because there's a line of scrimmage you're not gonna pass. Back to fourth down, lady. So there's also laws you gotta put, bro, you know? But anyway, now, Tank, we've gone on therapeutical sessions. I know every single time we do these episodes about a holiday, we always go through therapeutic shit. But let me jump into the deep end of the pool and set the fucking mood. Ladies and gentlemen, Strike When Iron is fucking hot. Did you know? Now, we're about to debunk St. Valentine's Day. Did you know that Valentine's Day feeds the U.S. economy with $27.4 billion a year in the U.S. alone? That's enough money to eradicate world hunger for the next 6 fucking months. Hashtag look it up. Buscalo. GTS -. Trip the fuck out, Big Tank. So, is there anything you want to sign up to say?
So I love how you bring in those things, like those whole those things about world hunger or world peace. We'd be so much better. I find it funny how we don't talk about the consumption of alcohol. How if we wouldn't be creating alcohol, we'd have so much more money. It doesn't necessarily go with the whole idea of it. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
There was this coworker at one point where he would buy 2-3 packs in the morning, and that would last him the whole day. Through 2-3 packs of tall cans. All right.
Mm-hmm. That's 6 beers. What? 6 tall cans.
So, so how much is tall cans right now? What, like $7-8 each? Depending
what you're drinking. If you're drinking piss, you pay $169.
What happened?
If you're drinking that piss for a 3-pack, no, about $5-7 for
Okay,
a cheap beer.
let's say 6.
Okay.
So, how do you feel? How do you think alcohol actually relevates to the whole idea of your mindset, especially when it comes to Valentine's Day?
It does. You know what? That's good that you bring that up because I'm gonna bring this up. And this was the second point. You actually moved it in there. The highest rate of suicide in men, teenagers, and obese in America worldwide come from this day. Valentine's Day is involved in us getting drunk because of our sorrows or getting people drunk to fuck them. And alcohol is a big part of our community and our culture and everything that we do, specifically when it comes to holidays. I don't even notice, but New Year's Eve, everybody's at home getting fucked or fucking. And the only things that are open running around are gas stations and liquor stores. They're still running till 2 a.m. It's fucking insane. And the people out in the street are only drunk driving because they're gonna go get more beer to drink. And it's fucking Super Bowl. Everybody's watching their shit. The only thing that's open at 2 a.m, it's a fucking liquor store. And liquor stores don't close because that's what they make the biggest monies through festivities. You go to a fucking anywhere to have dinner with your wife or your husband or whatever, and you're having great dinner. The first thing you're gonna think of, let's get a couple drinks in us. And guess what? The point is so you can get that lingerie on, and I could fuck the shit out of you with my strap on. That's basically what everybody does. Alcohol takes.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Deep moment of revelation just happened.
Oh my god, dude. Anyway, the point is this: one of the highest rate of suicide in male teenagers and obese Americans is caused because of St. Valentine's Day, because people feel alone, because people feel ugly, and they are butt ugly. But what you gotta look at is that the prettiness comes from the inside.
Bro, then we should start a type of movement, big dog. We should start a fucking movement for sure. Then, if you were able to find some type of love, there's hope for people out there. I mean, realistically, we should start the movement then.
Well, you know what? Let's jump into the details of this fucking shit because we really have so much amount of no time. But let me tell you something. Now, Valentine's roots are rooted in old Roman and Greek celebrations of sex. Now, again, you guys got to go listen to Valentino 1 in season 2. It's called Valentino, where we actually discuss the high points of this. But I'm going to go more into depth. Points that I wasn't able to tell you on that episode. Lupercalia. It's the event and massive celebration of crushing ass from left to right for 3 days in a row from February 13, 14 onto the 15th. As a matter of fact, on the 13th of February, in the beginning of spring, they would sacrifice, men would go into a cave, they would sacrifice a goat. All right? And why goats? Because goats are horny animals, and there's the animal that even the Jews sacrifice goats and sheep. All right, there's nothing sacred here. It's just a goat, bro. Just kill the goat, bro. Anyway, so they would come and they would sacrifice a goat. They would sacrifice a goat to Lupercus or Lupercal, an ancient pagan god of lust and fertility. By filleting the skin and weighing the goat's skin on top of them with the blood, weighing the hide, and using the bloody intestines of the goat, riding back into town horseback, where they would find young and beautiful unwedded dames waiting for them. Now,
bro, I thought you were gonna tell me something kinky, like you have to wear the fucking the goat skin and fucking fuck while you're at it.
Well, because they didn't want to get pregnant, and you can look this up. The intestines of the goats and the pigs and other farm animals were used, and they are the original condom. Hashtag look it up.
Agreed.
So they were used as condoms when they got back. Not only as condoms, but the men, after marinated in all the goat's juices, they would then arrive at town square and whip their women into a frenzy of atonement and arousing cult behaviors. They would whip their breasts, their asses, their stomachs, and the cultic rituals to get them to be more fertile. Going into the 14th, all the participants, female roles, will place their names in a basket, and then men will pick a name out of their choosing, and they would have their sexual paramour, sexual fucking partner for the entire night. Now, that would be the midnight playmate for the entire day of the 14th. And I'm talking about the name would be put back into the basket, and another man could put your name. So the ladies were forced to have sex with multiple men in one day. Wait.
I want to say forced because I think most of them were willing participants.
Well, all of them were fucking willing, and they're all unwedded. And I'm
Oh,
talking
see,
to them all
then they
nice and
weren't
young.
forced. They were all fucking, hey, were they about that life?
They
They
are
about that action.
jumping into the 15th. Now you have something crazy. This is fact. Everyone would be so fucked up and drunk and high and raunchy and lascivious in the haze of desire that men intercourse would start to evolve. Now, this is huge because at this point, you're not trying to fuck to have babies. At this time, you're trying to get fucked because you're gay. I'm talking about, and remember, the Romans, Alexander the Great, one of the biggest Roman emperors, he said, he fucked his own male cousin. He said, we're allowed to have different types of love. And he fucked his own cousin multiple times, recorded in human history. I think that was probably one of the first porns ever recorded.
Could you imagine the males that weren't interested? I know I don't want to right now. And then when their day comes, baby, I'm signing up. Let's go.
Well, this is where it's going to get a little dark. It moves into rape. You then had, at this point, now remember, the people that would take on these celebrations were the priests, the deacons, the dukes, parts of the church, high members of the political parties, the cabinet for the emperor. These are high people with the high amount. Obviously, lobbyists, counselors, people that worked with the government. And the highest amount of people that have the money, people that had the means for it, to spend the money on the alcohol, on the drugs, et cetera, et cetera. Now, you had, after 2 days of this celebration, bro, in the streets, and I'm talking about going wild. I put it like this. It started in Hollywood and it ended in TJ. Put it like that. You had an unwanted amount of people sneaking into these festivities. These were like miniature raves. They deformed, deformated, and they were not so graceful looking. They were ugly. I'm talking about the people that had no money, the bums, the drug dealers, fat people, everybody that was not accepted culturally, not as enticing to look at. The less talented and the less educated and the less privileged. And this created an environment of defamation, abuse, and rape. So back to what you said. Maybe the guy that didn't want to get fucked, but wanted to get fucked, would get, I mean, maybe the guy that didn't want to get fucked probably would still get fucked through rape during these festivities, and nobody would do anything about it. These orgies would have no filter and no end by the final hour of the 15th, fully encompassing and rooting the pagan holiday to dirt, greed, blood, and sex. As a matter of fact, when Augustus took over the empire, he skipped the entire worshiping part, the entire going into a cave with the goat, and went straight to the fucking sex. Hashtag,
I like that.
I
like that. My man. Straight to business, baby.
He's like, cut the shit, cut the fluff.
Okay.
Enter.
So,
hit it.
So the idea behind all of this, even though we're not socially entangling in it, is at this point in day and age, what is something that we to do, especially when it comes to these type of holidays? You start going through all these social media sites, these dating sites, and you feel to have this need to get a flower, candy, chocolate thrown at you. So at the end of the day, we're doing these rituals to try to help and get it, whether it be adding perfume to get the hormones going, whether it be buying a new dress, getting a tummy tuck, a BBL, changing your face to make yourself more desirable to the masses.
Oh, yeah.
So at this day and age, I will gladly say that marriage is not what it once was. It ain't what it used to be. There is no need for the idea of tying me down, especially both men and women, realistically men and women. As the saying goes, if you have one key that opens up a bunch of locks, it's a master key. But if you have one lock that is opened by different keys, it's a shitty lock. Okay? And that is no pun towards anybody. But at the end of the day, if you feel the need and the urgency to goof around, and let's say this guy is proposing to you, he's a good guy, has a job, whatever it is. Maybe he's not the most cunning, but he's showing you that he's trying to give you a good life. And all you want to do is perrear, darte una pinche destrozada every single night, every weekend on your cheek. So You have to think about it.
Hey, can you give me the
What
details what perrear means? Bam, bam.
perrea? Like you
Perrear.
want to
What is
go?
that? Wait,
No,
wait,
no, no,
wait.
no, no.
First of all, the way you rolled your R was just and then, tell me what is it? What does it involve, bro? Bam, bam.
We get a little party.
This guy is
No,
literally tapping his fucking his own steering wheel right now.
down to
Go on.
the So we live in a society where you could say it's that type of festival every weekend for certain people. You'll have these thirst traps. You'll have all of these Instagram people telling other people, I'm gonna be at this event at this time. You publicize it now out in the open. You don't even think about it, but you're manifesting it without even having to be Cupid. Now it's the most important day to some people because they want to get the Rambo Buchon, they want to get all those flowers, they want to look something nice for Instagram to show that they did something or whatever the fuck it was.
Wow.
And now it's like culturally normal. So
it's
tell me this.
Now it's about consumption and swallowing semen, basically.
Okay. So I've heard this a lot of times. Son, I want you to be old and have a young wife. Daughter, I want you to be smart so you don't get stuck with an old man.
Mm-hmm.
Why do people say that?
Explain it to me. Why?
Okay. So in the essence, you want your boy to be successful, have a lot of money to attract the baddest bitch he can get, whether he be older or not. You get me? So there's already people incorporating that, telling their kids, don't get married, hold up, because you're gonna get something a lot nicer when you get older if you have money. Okay, and then they contradict themselves to telling them, no, don't fall for that type of stuff. They're telling the girls, don't fall for that type of stuff because value yourself, know your worth. But somehow roses come reversed. Yes, do it. No, don't do it.
So the value. So basically, what you're saying is they would sell their virginity, they would sell their decency, for a bouquet of 12 buchon flowers and a margarita.
Exactly my point.
You know,
a lot of people just want to post on the story on their Instagram. Oh, look what I got, just to give off that presents.
Yeah. See, so you got yourself a nice fucking tight, beautiful rose. A bouquet of roses. As a matter of fact, you got 12 roses for Valentine's Day, and they're nice and pretty. But no, you ain't publicizing how fucking floppy your fucking rose is, if you know what I mean. Why don't you fucking make that public? Oh, wait, it already is. Ladies and gentlemen, wait, there's more. Then you have St. Valentine, and you're telling me then why the fuck is it called St. Valentine's and not Lupercalia? Well, check this out. Enter the Catholic Church. As a matter of fact, during the rise of the Holy Roman Catholic Empire, illegal weddings were done a lot. And why? Because the Roman Empire was consistently at war with the world. So the only way you could get out of going to war would be through wedding. So then the emperor came and he said, I'm shutting down all the weddings, and no one is going to be allowed to either wed anybody or be wed by anyone. And then you had a bunch of illegal soldiers getting illegally wedded by Saint Valentine. Now, this would be a practice that was abolished by the emperor at the time, and it wasn't fully accepted by the public to be wed under the cross. However, it was the only way to keep you away from war by wedding yourself, not with yourself, with somebody else. The Catholic Church did a vain attempt to repackaging the entire holiday of Lupercalia and the celebrations in order to be more attractive to the legions of people. Now, to the masses. In fact, still to this day, the Catholic Church in many areas still gains from local residents and local communities in celebrations, especially the ones that follow pagan blueprints. You know, this is one of the biggest things right here. But if your kid is buying the little St. Valentine's cards out, right, and sharing it with kids in the other classes, and it has that heart on it. Now, if you go back to it, you'll see, Google this shit, ladies and gentlemen, the heart-shaped emoji on the letter and the toys that are sold through Valentine's Day, even on fucking iconic candies, that iconic symbol is actually an ancient symbol that represents the vagina, the entryway of all fertility. Hashtag look it up.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, that's fine. I get it. But when you were a little kid, you're gonna tell me you didn't like giving it out and receiving it. See if you got a special note. See if you got a special note from a little girl. Like,
Dog, if it was dog,
this.
wife, I'm sorry, but if it was from Nayeli in my elementary school, dog, oh my god, I was in love with that chick, bro. I was a clown.
You don't think about the whole ritualistic behind it, you get me? But just think about it throughout your younger age, you get me? Even if it wasn't during Valentine's Day, how much would it affect you if you got a note from a girl with a little heart on it? Before even knowing what the heart symbolizes. I would have
been fucking cuckoo. But I mean, that's all programming. But that's all programming. I mean, look, if it could have been, let's say the symbol for love could have been a middle finger, right? And you would interpret it as a love. In reality, getting fucked over because it's saying fuck. I mean, it's at that point. But yeah, but back to the question.
But look how
I would have been going crazy.
Look at the idea behind it of what the heart actually symbolizes to a person. It makes you feel good. It makes you smile from ear to ear, bro. You fucking reminiscing of the good old days.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking crazy. They got you coming and going, bro. You know, there's nothing really you can do about it. But the most what's beautiful about this is that
beautiful babies.
You know, I just recently saw her on Facebook. She could still get it. Nayeli,
if you hear my boy, hit him up, baby.
No, I'm good. No.
Hold on. This is Paranoid Radio, bro. What are you talking about?
What?
Ain't got no D because we got the D for you. What are you talking about? Are you going against our fundamental rights? Are you breaking our ritualistic nature by choice?
Fuck it. Hit her up.
Good thing you don't know English.
Yeah, good thing you don't listen to my show, huh? Yo, okay, look, let's end this on a fucking high point. There's more information to go through. In fact, guys, the last piece of information, I want to wrap this up. And why is it important for you to know the roots of Valentine's Day and Lupercalia? Because they have not rooted this on hearts and money. And this is not about celebrating love. As a matter of fact, have you ever stopped loving your mother? Have you ever stopped loving your wife? Have you ever stopped loving your kids? No. When you love something, it's resilient, it's consistent, and it's the most powerful emotion that you could ever feel. So celebrating love should be on a day-to-day basis with respect, with humility, with morale, integrity, and love, and caring, and sympathy. This is how you show love and celebrate true love, right? I fucking show my true love by coming to work every single fucking day and providing for my family, regardless of how I feel, and getting done with my responsibilities, going home and being a great fucking father and husband. Again, looping this back around to being a Mandi. That's how you show true love. It's not about just giving roses on this special day, because the root of this is not about consumption. It's about having sex. No. Well, it literally is. It's about fucking. Now, to the people that are single, right? Now, check this out. Lupercal, a.k.a. Lupercus, the fertility god, his alias, his a.k.a. is the Horned One. Boom. Mic drop. In this season of celebration, we are paying back in dues of sin to the Horned One. And do you know what the original sin was? You know what Eve did to that snake? She allegedly bit the apple? No. The snake fucked the shit out of her. That's just my theory here, guys. And Toxic has white drive cars. So I just wanted to tell you that, guys. So if your girl got a white car, she a toxic ass chick.
Like, all I want to know is if you got no gag reflex, hit the DM.
That is all right, and make sure you ask for ECNAT 66 tank. I'm out of business for today, ladies and gentlemen.
But tomorrow he's back on.
Happy Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you check us out at paranoidradio.com. It's back on. You cannot watch anything yet because I'm still rebuilding it, but you could actually listen to the show now. And I'm gonna start adding snippet bits. We got some reviews up there already. We got connection behind the mic for the Instagram button for the link. So you go and check it out. Paranoidradio.com is back on full effect, and I'm still rebuilding that shit. Make sure you drop a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. This allows other people to enjoy the show as much as I enjoy making it. And ladies and gentlemen, follow Los Cuñados Bullies, our sponsor, He got all the rhinos and gorillas, and I don't know what that means, but it gets the people going. That is right. Catch you guys next time, Big T.
Paranoid Radio.